Here's my latest Goodwill purchase. It's a, I don't know if anybody remembers these, but this is a VHS Rewinder. And these things were sold back in the 80s, 90s maybe, as a way to rewind your VHS tapes after watching them so that you don't wear out your VCR. Of course, rewinding a tape doesn't wear out a VCR at all, but that's what these were sold as, a way to make your VCR last longer. Maybe they were used too if you were maybe watching a series of movies and you didn't want to take the time to rewind one after watching it. You could just pop it in this and rewind it. Although, as you'll see, you have to keep an eye on it because it doesn't automatically shut off. And maybe they were used at videotape rental stores as a way to rewind tapes that people didn't rewind before they returned. They didn't be kind, rewind, as the labels always said. But, you know, so I picked this thing up for $4.50, which is kind of stupid because, of course, it's of dubious value, and you know, you can buy a VCR today for $5 in the thrift stores. But I thought I'd pick this up as a little bit of a document some history of antique, useless electronic equipment. But since this is Tuesday and it's a discount day for seniors, so I got it for 50% off. So it was only $2.50. So I figured that was worth having something to make a video of, and I can throw it away. Or maybe I'll hang on to it. So anyway, here's how it works. You plug it in. You hit this, and the little sign says you face the flap towards the right. So you put it in this way. You see I've fast forwarded this just a little bit. You put it in there, and away it whirls. So it's rewinding, and there you hear it stall, but it doesn't stop. It just sits there pulling on the tape until you open it up. So there's nothing to sense the end of tape or anything like in a VCR. It just rewinds it until it hits the end. So these things probably are not very good on your tapes, but that's how it works. So let me see if I can open it up. Let's take a look at the inside. Well, I failed on getting this thing apart. It had one screw on the bottom, which I removed, but it still wouldn't come apart. And I couldn't find any hidden screws, so I didn't want to break the plastic to get it apart. I don't want to mess up my valuable piece of VHS history here. And again, this is the Kinyo VHS videotape rewinder, and there is a date code back here. I believe that says something like 2002. So they were still making these things even into the 21st century. Pretty surprising. But this thing actually, after playing with it a little bit, I found that it does have a little bit of a feature here. Let's see if it works this time. There it is, rewinding the tape. Oh, look at that. It automatically pops up when it's done. That's pretty cool. First time I tried it, it didn't do that. So, that's it. That's the end of the video. A little piece of VHS history and dubious value, but now there it is. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.